Imagine this. You text a woman and she's hooked. She can't stop thinking about you. Her curiosity is piqued, her emotions are engaged. And suddenly you're the guy she's chasing. Now imagine the opposite. You send a text and nothing. No reply, just silence. Frustrating, isn't it? Here's the truth. Most men make one critical mistake when texting women they chase. And that, my friend, is the fastest way to lose her interest. But what if I told you there's a way to flip the script? A way to make her intrigued, invested, even addicted to talking to you? In this video, I'll reveal 3 powerful texting secrets rooted in Stoic philosophy and female psychology that women simply can't resist. Stick around, because secret 3 is the one that creates an emotional bond. She won't forget, please like video and subscribe my channel. And no, hey, what's up is not one of them. All right, let's get into it. 1. The power of delayed gratification. Most guys make the mistake of responding instantly. She texts and boom, you reply within seconds. It seems polite, right? It shows you're interested, but here's the problem. Instant replies signal one thing. You're too available, and when you're too available, there's no mystery, no intrigue, no challenge. Women by nature are drawn to curiosity, to uncertainty. A man who doesn't drop everything for her is a man she wants to understand. Why hasn't he replied yet? Is he busy? Is he with someone? The moment she wonders about you, she's thinking about you. And when she's thinking about you, she's invested. This is where Stoicism comes in. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And in texting, the quality of your interactions determines the depth of her attraction. A Stoic man doesn't react to every little thing. He doesn't let emotions dictate his moves. He's in control, and when you're in control, she feels it so. Instead of texting back instantly, take your time, let the message sit. Not to play games, but to show you have a life beyond your phone. Women don't want a man who's waiting on their every word. They want a man who has things going on, a man who chooses when to respond. Think of it like a fine steak. You don't slap it on a plate right away. You let it rest. That's what makes it juicy, flavorful, irresistible. And attraction works the exact same way. If you serve yourself up too fast, you lose that perfect flavor. But wait, what if she starts to lose interest? What if she thinks you don't care? Good question. And that's exactly why you need to understand secret hash 2-2, the controlled unpredictability technique. Women love a man who keeps them guessing. The moment you become predictable, you become boring. Here's what most men do. They text on a routine. They send the same lifeless good morning and how's your day messages. They never break the pattern. And guess what happens? She starts predicting your moves. Like a bad movie she's already seen. She knows exactly when you'll text, what you'll say, and how the conversation will go. Predictability is attraction's silent killer. Now, I'm not saying to be unavailable or inconsistent, but here's the key. Your texting must have an element of surprise. When you become too available, she stops valuing your attention. When you become too distant, she assumes you're not interested. The secret, controlled unpredictability. So how do you do this? Simple. Break the pattern, keep her intrigued. Some days reply quickly. Other days take your time. One day be playful and teasing. The next, be cool and detached. Instead of texting, send a voice note. Make her hear your tone and confidence. Or don't reply for a few hours. Then when she least expects it, drop in with something unexpected. This does 2 things instantly. And it creates curiosity. What did he see? Why is he thinking about me? 2, it adds humor, keeping the conversation light but engaging. And just like that, you've hijacked her thoughts. See, the goal isn't to manipulate. It's to spark emotion when she's wondering about you. She's thinking about you, and when she's thinking about you, she's invested. Here's something most guys never realize. It's not about how often you text. It's about how you make her feel when you do. Oh, and a side note, if you are always the one initiating conversations, she's not the one women invest in. Men they find exciting if she never starts the conversation. If she never chases, you're just an option. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, I'll mix things up. But how do I make her emotionally attached? Good question. And that's exactly why you need to understand secret #33. The emotional hook technique. This is where most men fail. They text logically, they think facts. Updates and polite check-ins create attraction. But here's the truth. Attraction isn't built on logic. It's built on emotion. A woman isn't drawn to what you say, but how it makes her feel. That's why texting only to check in, give updates, or ask routine questions will never make her feel anything. And if she's not feeling anything, she's not thinking about you. So how do you trigger emotions over text? Simple storytelling. A well-crafted story doesn't just communicate. It creates an experience. It makes her visualize, react, and most importantly, feel something. Here's the difference. Instead of texting, "I had a great day," which tells her nothing, say, "You won't believe what just happened. I met an 80-year-old man today who gave me the most unexpected life advice." See what just happened? Her mind has to know more. What advice? Who was this guy? What happened next? And in that moment, she's not just reading a text. She's experiencing something with you. That's the hook. This technique is powerful because it taps into something primal. Our brains are wired for stories. Stories trigger emotion, and emotion creates connection. And if you can make a woman feel something through text, you're no longer just words on a screen. You're someone who stands out, someone memorable. And if she starts opening up emotionally in return, well, my friend, you're no longer just another guy in her inbox. But let me give you one more trick to amplify this even further. Want to know how to make her really invested? Use unfinished stories. Instead of giving her the full story in one go, leave a cliffhanger, for example. Something happened today that made me rethink everything about relationships, but I'll tell you later. Now she's hooked. She needs to know the rest. And the more curious she is, the more invested she becomes. But remember, texting is just the spark. If you want to turn that spark into real attraction, you need to know when to move beyond texting and into something real. And that, my friend, is the key to turning interest into desire. So now you know the 3 texting secrets women can't resist. Delay gratification to spark curiosity. Stay unpredictable to maintain excitement. Use emotional hooks to deepen attraction. Master these, and she won't just reply. She'll wait for your texts. But here's the real challenge. Are you ready to use them? If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit like. It tells me you want more content like this. And if you want to master female psychology even further, subscribe now so you don't miss my next breakdown. Drop a comment. What's the worst text you've ever sent to a woman? And hey, before you go, let's compare war stories. Until next time, stay sharp, stay confident, and text with purpose.